Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. I'm Megan, and today I'm going to be talking about my June TBRs, my all the books I want to read in June. I literally never thought I was going to ever read this many books in a year, and here I am reading them all in a month. So this deck isn't stacked so nicely, but so we're gonna go over all these fun books. Some of them I bought because they're recommendations, others I bought because I just bought them. And then I've actually bought some because of covers and review numbers. And one I actually bought so I could get free shipping and a Target order. Yeah. So I'm going to start with The Pound for Pound Principle by Mike Kai. I really hope I like this. It is basically the book is about being content with what you have without being complacent. Finding the right people to stand with you in your corner, learning and growing from discomfort and disappointment, creating a culture that brings out the best in you and others, understanding the connection between stress and capacity. This is The Pound for Pound Principle by Mike Kai. It sounds really good, and it sounds like really good for people that actually really anyone, like if you're, oh my gosh, my hair, if you're in school, if you're starting a new business, if you like are wanting to become like more entrepreneurial and whatnot, it's like what you put in is what you get out of it. I think it's a good book to have and read in life in general. The next book I have on my list is Beach Read. I am really excited to read this. I have no clue. I actually just read the back. It's about two authors that spend the summer. They're like neighbors and they're beach homes, and they live next to each other. And this one author writes about like fiction, and the other one romance, and they like switch genres and write the other person's genre. But it sounds nice. The cover is adorable, and I've literally seen this book everywhere, and that made me want to buy it. And then I have Gentle and Lowly by Dane Orthland. It's based off Matthew 11:28, and it says, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy burdened, I will give you rest." And then it says, like, I'm gentle and lowly at heart. Don't quote me because that is not, the gentle and lowly at heart is later in the verse, but it's there. And it's just about how Christ's heart is gentle and lowly, and just showing more of that. I already read this because it is like we're starting the second week of June. So I read it. I got it done. So whoa, amazingness. It's like June 8th or 9th or something. Okay, and then I have The Edge of Falling. Also may have read this. Favorite scene in the book right here. I just started tabbing my books, actually, like fiction books. Maybe I'll do it for my nonfiction too, but just like saving those favorite scenes of my book and tabbing it so I can go back to it instead of trying to find it and then never finding it. Tab my one favorite scene. I was bawling my eyes out, but I didn't even tell you what this book is about. I'm just telling you that I read it. It's about a girl who saves a girl from suicide. She grew up among the social elites, and she's used to being the spotlight. And then she meets someone who has like a past that is basically as dark as hers, and they bond and whatnot. And it's about that, but so good. And also the cover, like I didn't notice that until I had like started reading the story. But like, look, there's like, because she saves a girl from suicide, and so it's like building her up from tall building. But good book, amazing book. I don't cry in a lot of books, and I was bawling in this book. So Next up, I have Who Are You Following by Sadie Robertson. Sadie Robertson is also one of my favorite authors. The way she writes is very vulnerable and like very personal, I guess, very practical speaking too. Like I read her book Live and I literally couldn't put it down. And she just shares her own personal stories with it. So if you're a baby Christian or a more mature Christian, her book Live, I got like so much out of it, and it's really for anyone in any walk of life. But this book, it's literally about pursuing Jesus in a social media obsessed world. And I love the cover with all the like the little little posts kind of picture things. But I'm so excited. I have not started reading this. I'm going to start reading this. And yeah. And then next up, I literally bought this book so I could get free shipping on a Target dress that I ended up, I need to return it still. But isn't that funny how that works? But it is The Women of the Bible Speak, the wisdom of 16 women and their lessons for today. And it's just about looking at the women in the Bible and seeing what we can learn. We can learn from them. Which I'm excited, I'm really excited to read. I'm assuming there's probably like 16 chapters. If there's 16 women, there are not 16 chapters. There is not 16 chapters. And then lastly, I have Perfectly You by Lisa Kai. It's Mike Kai's wife, and it's just about get set free from insecurity and become exactly who God created you to be. It sounds amazing. It's like just a short little read of like 100 and couple change pages. But it looks like a super easy read. Like you could literally just take it to the beach and probably finish it if you're there for a couple hours. Excited to read this. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed watching and hearing about all the books I hope to read in June. Have a beautiful day and enjoy your summer.